Buenas noches, estudiantes. Well, we're going to look again at Hace and K and the formulas that we use to show how long something has been happening or how long ago something happened. Okay, so Hace K, another use of hacer. Doesn't that sound exciting? Okay, so we went over these today in class, so let's look at them again. If you want to express an action that has been going on over a period of time and is still going on, you're going to be using this little formula, okay? It's going to be hace plus a period of time plus K plus the present tense, okay? Now we used this formula today, but I don't think I actually wrote the formula on the board. I just kind of showed you how it worked. So remember, now this is not the question, this is just the statement, okay? So if you want to say, I've been reading for 2 hours, what I want you to do is to do your awkward sentence, okay? Because doing the awkward sentence is going to make it so much easier to take it to Spanish correctly. So what you're going to say is, it makes 2 hours. It says hours. Oh, it says, can't put the S in there. 2 hours. Boy, this is a terrible pen. Okay. It makes 2 hours that I read. Okay. Now, if you will do your awkward English sentence first, when you go to translate it into Spanish, it will be perfect. Okay. Because it makes sense that you're saying it makes right here. Okay. So you would say, hace 2 horas que leo. It makes 2 hours that I read. Okay, so make sure you take this into your awkward English sentence first before you translate it into Spanish. Okay, so let's look at another one. We have lived here, or we've been living in this house for 3 years. Okay, so here's your original sentence right here. Okay, so you want to do the awkward sentence, which would be, it makes 3 years that we live in this house. Okay, so I'm just saying it, I'm not writing it for you, but you know it would start with hace, and then you would say, so look at your formula. You're going to say hace plus period of time, which is 3 years, so 3 years, and then K is that. Oh, anyway, so it should be hace, hace 3 years. Okay, let's do it like this. Hace 3 años que vivimos en esta casa. Okay, but your awkward sentence is, it makes 3 years that we live in this house. Okay, just forget this. Never mind that. Okay, so you're going to translate your awkward sentence into this one. Okay. Well, that wasn't very clear, but we'll go over it again on the next screen. Okay, so your formula for your question is you're asking someone how long something has been going on. Okay. And remember, you're going to use your cuánto tiempo hace que formula. Okay. So over here, if I wanted to ask somebody, how long have you been living in this dorm? Okay, you would say, your awkward sentence would be, how much time does it make that you live, in this dorm? How much time does it make? And then when you go from your awkward sentence in English, when you translate that one to Spanish, you get this. Okay, it's awesome. I love the awkward sentence method. So let's go on and do some more awkward stuff together. Okay, so here are your formulas again. The statement is hace plus time plus K plus your present tense verb. Make sure you're putting it in the present tense. Okay, so let's look at another example. I've been studying Spanish for 3 years. Okay, this is your original sentence. They're not giving you the awkward one. Okay, your awkward one would be, it makes 3 years that I study Spanish. Okay, so you have your awkward English, and that is what you're going to translate into Spanish and get it perfect. So you'd say, hace 3 años que estudio español. All right, let's look at another one. We have been in the class for 2 hours. So your awkward sentence would be, it makes 2 hours that we are in the class. Okay? Then after your awkward sentence in English, you would be able to easily translate it into Spanish. Hace 2 horas que estamos en la clase. And notice you're always using the formula too. Okay? It's always going to be hace plus a period of time plus K plus the present tense verb. Alright, I thought this was kind of cute. So this is, I've been going out with my boyfriend for 2 years. So they said that makes, and I've been saying it makes. So let's just change that. It makes 2 years that I go out with my boyfriend. Okay? So they kind of did the awkward sentence there. So, hace 2 años que salgo con mi novio. I thought this joke was funny. It says, hola, hace mucho que espera. Yo no soy ninguna pera. Yo soy un tomate. Alright, now this is funny because a couple of things. I mean, it sounds like he's saying, have you been waiting long? Does it make much time? He's assuming that you know that they're talking about time here, so let me write that. Tiempo. That's an O. Does it make much time that you're waiting? Okay. So this guy says, I'm not a pear. I'm a tomato. And why that's funny is because over here it says pera. And so it sounds like you're saying, hace mucho que espera. Like, are you a pear that's been waiting long? Okay, this wasn't as funny as I thought it was going to be. It's a play on words in Spanish because it sounds like he's saying pear, and he's like, I'm not a pear. But he was really saying espera, which means to wait. So, and they're at a bus stop. Okay, if you have to explain a joke this much, obviously it didn't work. So just look how cute they are and don't worry about it. Okay, go to your lesson assignment and see what I have for you there, and I'll see you next time in class. Hasta luego.